Hello everybody, and in this video we will learn to use the extremely important feature of Excel called filter. Filter in Excel allows you to arrange your data in such a beautiful manner and effective manner so that you can take out meaningful inferences out of it. Like for example in this data, which is a pretty large data set, we have dates, we have the name of the product, like the name of these cars, the countries where they are selling, the cities in those countries, and the total sales of these months, January, February, March, April, and May. Now, if you want to make meaningful inferences like how much is Honda selling in India, or uh, how many BMWs are being sold in New York in a specific month, then you can use the filter function. How do we apply the filter function? Well, first we have to ensure that our data is continuous. There is no break in between. Like for example, if there is this line is deleted, then if you try to apply the filter over this complete set, it may not work properly. So just ensure that the data is continuous. All right, so there is no break like this or like this. And then you select the area, the headers, and go to sort and filter in the home tab and choose filter. As soon as you apply filter, you'll see these drop downs. And this is the key of how to apply your filters. Now, we'll come to dates later. Let's work with the text filters first. So if I click over here, you get to see all the names of the brands which are listed over here. So what I can do is I can simply say, just select BMW, click OK. Now it will only list the details for BMW. So it shows that BMWs are selling in USA and in New York only, and here are the details. Now in case you want to filter or use a second level filter, which you can, so you can go to select any other city. However, since there is no other city, we only see New York. Let's try some other option. Over here, see, we can apply a multiple filter over here, like I only want to see sales below 300. So these are the two sales which are below 300. So I get sales below 200, 300 in January. You can select them all. You can select them all to bring it back. You can now, in case you only want to have the data for a specific country and the data set is pretty long, you can even type that name, like I am trying to type in INDIA. So it will automatically select India and deselect others. So now you get India over here. This symbol shows, this funnel symbol appears over here, which means that the filter is applied on this range. Now you can apply a second level filter, like we only want to see sales in Delhi, not in Mumbai, or vice versa, sales in Mumbai, not in Delhi. So this is how text filters work. Let me show you how number filters work. Let me select them all. All right. Now, total sales. What we can do is with numbers, we can even sort them from smallest to largest, but that is something that we will learn in our sort feature, which we will be covering later. So in numbers, of course, you can select any numbers. You can apply filters by numbers, which is very important. Like you can only see numbers which are equal to a specific number which you give, or which are not equal to a specific number which you give, or greater than. Let's say select greater than and say greater than, let's say 5,000. And you can give these two conditions of and or. So we are giving or and press OK. So there is nothing which is greater than 5,000. So we again come here greater than and let's say 3,000. So over here the filter is applied and you only see numbers which are greater than 3,000. Once you click over here, you will see that there is a check mark over here, which means that this filter is in place. If I want to select lesser than, say lesser than 500, example, I don't think there would be anyone, or lesser than say 2000, so that we will be able to see some data. That's okay. There's nothing less than 2000. So let's type in 3000 itself, less than 3,000. So we will see all the sales which are less than 3,000. With numbers, you can use between the top 10. So top 10, automatically you can keep these values to 5 also, top 5 items. Okay, so you will get top 5 items over here. Or above average. So these are above average. So this is how you use filters for numbers and text. How do you use filters for dates? That's also very important and very, very important. Very good to use. So let's remove these filters first. Select all. And the filter is gone now. See, when you apply a filter, it automatically segregates your data. So now it knows there are 3 years in the data set, 2009, 2010, and 11. And if you click on this plus signs, it will give you the breakup for the months also. Like for 2011, we have data for September and October, 2010 only for May, and 2009 only for February. So if we want to see just the data for 2000 September, you simply click over here and you will see the data for 2000 September only. See. So we are using the the DDMMYY format, wherein the month is shown in middle. So for example, now I select all and I only want to see, say, data for 2009 February. Okay, so just February 2009, and I can just select 1 year itself, 2010. You have all your all your list of date filters here, like before, after, between, tomorrow, today, yesterday, next week, this week, last week, next quarter, this quarter, next year, last year, year to date, all dates in this period, say quarters, months. It is beautiful to use, beautiful. Just try it out. Just try it out. And one more thing, it has even filters by color, which I'll show you how. The last thing I want to teach you, and this one is filters by colors. So let's say identify numbers which are less than, say, 2000. Okay, nothing is less than 2000. Less than 3000. Okay, we get numbers which are less than 3000. Let's try to color these cells. Let's try to color these cells. Say I am coloring them with red. All right. So now if I select all right, now I can even sort them by color. You see there's this option sort by color. It will give you option sort by color, which is this color, and no fill. No fill, that means the color, the cells which have no colors. So I'm sorting by color and it will give you everything sorted by color. See, this is how you use filters in Excel. See you in the next video.